Hello everyone, we are back with some more Factorio gameplay. Last time we arrived on Fulgoro, we start progressing with Fulgorian technology, and we were interrupted in the middle of it, so I had to stop the stream. And today we finish from where we stopped last time. We finished building the what's this called? Superconductors. Unfortunately, we are missing plastic and copper at the moment, and this will come with the time when we are full on our chests and we start recycling low density structures and red chips. Today start a little bit late. I was supposed to start earlier, but Factorio had a new version of the game. So as always, I install it, and unfortunately, this time was a bad idea. And I think from now on I'm gonna play on the same version, which is 2039. And as you can see, we have a achievement coming up that we previously have done, and now they're popping up again because the new version broke our game. I had to start one of the saves, thankfully, because new version you had our recyclers, and when they level up, it deletes all the modules inside. So probably it makes some kind of a refresh on the data, and it detects the modules as a not valid or something, I don't know, and deletes them all. So I tried to run a new version. Turns out I had already saved to the new one. I had to run an old version, and when I tried to run my save, I couldn't because I've already saved it on the newer version, and for some reason Factorio is not letting you run new versions on new version files of saves on a older version of the game. I don't know why is that. It is what it is. So I had to run one of the autosaves. Thank God we have done. And for some reason my mod settings have changed. So it is like 1 hour of tweaking and figuring out what happened, how to fix the stuff. And to be honest, it's also my bad. I didn't have a backup save for this world. But thankfully we have autosaves, and now we are back from where we have left. I think so. I'm really hoping that's the case, because the autosave I had to do like a 10 minutes before that. And the only thing I notice is that on the previous stream we connect the light oil to the superconductor build, and it was not connected now, so I had to connect it. And I hope all of it is the same like we left. Everything seems to be working fine at the moment, so I think we can continue with next thing, which should be Fulgorian science, I believe. Let's check. So we have superconductors. Oh, I see. So for the superconductors we need the supercapacitors. No, the other way around. For the supercapacitors we need superconductors. And for that we need plastic and copper. But we don't have it. And if we want supercapacitors, and we need supercapacitor, not if we need supercapacitor in order to progress to next stage, which is making the pink science. Let's make 2 requester chests that are going to deliver green chips, holmium plates. What else we need? Batteries, and the rest we have. If I can find, yep, batteries. Copy paste on both of them. And that's all the ingredients except the superconductors. Which is quite unfortunate we don't have at the moment. How fast are we producing that? 10 a second. So a fast inserter should be fine. Would be nice if I make one more lane. I have to think of a way to filter it. Nah, that's not working. No. If I want another lane, I have to grab it. Like, I have to make one, have to make it like that. And then this, I can turn it around and add it to the lane that I have to go to. But the problem is we don't have space for that. So second lane is not possible here. I have to change the whole structure, move all the chests possibly. Sorry, and that is not going to work. So we stay with one lane. Hopefully we can upgrade the belt to green one at some point, and this will speed up the processing of resources, or at least delivering those resources, because currently the problem is not the processing but the delivery. I think it's better if we have two machines working only, because these are backing up and they're not giving the materials as they being produced. They're giving whatever is next in line. So yeah, that's the reason we have like a random achievements that we already done popping up again because of the saves. Now this should be empty. And we should have a equal production. And maybe not even a full build, but that's fine. Probably I should side balance this. Very simple side balancing. The most basic one. So now it's a matter of time. Let's see if we can make some explosives on volcano. For that we need chemical plant. What's the recipe for cliff explosives? Then in a chemical plant we need sulfur and coal. Alright. Unfortunately we have sulfuric acid on the planet. That's what I wanted to do. Have sulfuric acid on the planet, but we don't have sulfur. So we have to make it from petroleum. And I think here we have some. No, here we don't make even petroleum. Where do we make petroleum? Only down here. We make petroleum somewhere. Here. We have a very small amount. Let's try. For sulfur we need water that we can grab. Alright. We have unexpected problem. So water and petroleum. Now I have sulfur. So explosives, coal, sulfur and water. So we can straight away make it here because we have coal. Chemical plant. Let's have one more underground here. We can have a splitter. Come on. And we don't have chemical plants. Well, that's annoying. Thankfully we have all the ingredients for that already. Just make sure it's limited because we don't want a full chest of chemical plants. So let's finish with our cliffs. Oh. Alright. That's actually perfect because we have it here. Do we have any modules? I'm pretty sure we don't have a. Oh, we have 3. Alright. And cliffs. How you make cliffs? Do we even have them researched? We have the normal explosives. I think cliffs, yeah, they're here. So it's done in an assembling machine. We need calcite, barrels, explosives, and grenades. Alright. Not very difficult task. You just need to make grenades and barrels here. So if this is making cliff explosives, this will make barrels, which are here. We only need steel, And the other assembler will make grenades. The other thing is calcite. So we need steel for the barrels. We need iron. I think it's better to flip them. That way. What was that? Barrels. That way I can take this lane of copper and bring it to the grenades. And if everything was correct, we have a cliff explosives now. And it seems like the grenades are being produced the same speed as the cliff explosives, so we're not bottlenecked this way. We're bottlenecked from the explosives themselves. That's why we have some modules inside of there. Let's double check everything. Yeah, we're a little bit short on the explosives, but that is fine. Over time it will balance itself. So now we can go to Volcano's platform and request cliff explosives from there. So I need to go back to Volcano's to stock up on orange science to pick up some cliff explosives, and we can clean up our base a little bit. With that said, we have some paving to do, and watch it being built by the thousands of robots we have. So where we got over here. It's like a net of robots building. Nice. I think it's yes, but no. Let's make it with station and add more chests. That way when we forget about it, they have more storage that they can fill up. Let's mark all the cliffs for destruction, at least the ones that are inside our base, inside our territory. Which we don't have a lot of. Here and there we have a few. We were lucky to have that. So let's request the cliff explosives here. 20 should be fine. And let's research something with the orange science that way. Longer range, cannon mounted on the turrets or train wagon. Oh wait, this is the research for the artillery, it's not a range or stuff. So let's research that. And let's in research range and damage. How long this will take to finish? 12 minutes. Let's prioritize one of them, just so we get rid of the science. I want to limit this one. The chests that are offloading. So when we have when we remove the labs or we remove something that has science inside, the robots can put it there in those chests instead of having to put it somewhere else, and it stays there not used. And now we need even more research. To be done, because we have 9,000 science waiting to be processed. At least this research is faster. I mean, it's not faster, it takes less time to research one iteration. And now we don't have enough. Because for this we need probably around 7 science a second, and we're producing 3.6. So it will go back to around 350 science per minute. or maybe even half that. Let's check on Fulgora, and we have a problem. Oh, come on. Why are you doing that? Oh, these are very slow. Oh, that's not good. Can I somehow connect these? No. Oh yeah, I can connect to the chests and tell that machine to be working only when iron plates are less than 10,000. Now we're not going to have the issue of overproducing plates. And I'll have to do probably the same with the copper. The copper wires, I mean. This can be something else, like copper plates. So you can make it move faster. I didn't think that iron plates are very slow to recycle. I mean, compared to gears, we can probably recycle 10 gears by the time we recycle one iron plate. We'll have some recycling to do, but that's fine. If we get 300% productivity on our, now we don't need modules inside this machine. If we get 300% productivity, did I just delete these modules? Seems like. The last save is from 13 seconds ago. Doesn't matter. I just delete 8 hyper modules. I guess that works against inflation. That's bad for us, but I'm not gonna rewind like 5 minutes ago. Just for 8 modules. I thought I saw one plastic going in. How is the research going? We're almost at 7,000. And Infinity research on the artillery is also slow. It's also taking 60 seconds. So yeah, we're seeing lanes backing up again. Let's add lane for the pink sands. Also make sure it's limited. Also, can I request it? No, I don't have it. Need to research more. Let's research low density structures productivity. That's always helpful because we need them for rockets, and the rockets we need on every planet. Oh, we have problem with the iron. Well, that's bad. It's bad but fixable. Let's get one inserter, and you're only going to collect coal and fuel inside a chest. We need only on 3 sides. Do we not have chests? Or we don't have robots? We don't have power. Last week it was very sunny here, my region. It was almost 30 degrees Celsius. And all of a sudden yesterday it starts raining. Today as well. So the temperatures drop. Still warm, but not as before. And now I can hear thunder in the distance. It's probably gonna rain again today. I hope we don't have any power issues because then the stream is gone. I don't have uh, external power supply like UPS for power outage. So yeah. Alright, that is done. Let's cut the iron supply to the furnaces so we can easily replace them. Alright, it keeps the level. So one by one we change all of them. That way levels are balanced from top to bottom, not from left to right or right to left. The robots are a bit slow. Or is it just my imagination? Can we do some robot speeds? Alright, one lane is back. Let's see. We're at 5.9 thousand. Very close. Now let's do the same for this melting. If I remove the bottom two furnaces before the other electric ones are placed, if I queue the removal before the furnaces are done placing, the robots that are inside these roboports will come and grab them before the robots that are bringing the electric furnaces have time to come. And that's the iron done. Now we can expand it with modules when needed. Do we need to do that? I mean, it's backing up now, although we're not using yellow science. Wait a minute. Isn't there the robot speed infinite? It is with purple science. Oh, why see with pink science? Alright, I thought it's something different. So when we finish with Gleba, then we can have faster robots. For now, we're gonna deal with what we have. Oh, we're almost there. I guess the most important thing on Gleba is gonna be the labs. They're faster with faster and bigger, which allows us to have more belts connected. Because with these we're limited now without belt weaving to. I mean, we can add long inserters, but if we do that, we're not going to be able to have uh, beacons with speed modules. Alright, we're under 5,000 now. And Volcanos should go pick up some cliff explosives. Power, how much we need? 80 of them. And Volcanos is requesting exactly 80 of them. Volcanos, the space platform, the rocket or whatever you want to call this creation of mine. If air resistance was a thing in space, uh, our rocket would have been very inefficient. Thankfully, that's not the case, and it's only a weight issue. Is everything working here on Fulgora? We cannot afford to stop. Power is fine. Awesome. And robots are done paving the floor. When you look at the factory that has concrete on it, it is like when you do a practice build or you're trying to develop your own blueprints and stuff. We have our swamp here in the middle. Have turned green from all the pollution we had. We have 50 modules. Seems like we don't have pickup chest in the newly discovered areas of around our base. Seems like we're getting stuff delivered to the rocket. We wait for 2 rockets of science and we go back to Novice. Let's follow the ship. Have to wait anyways. Because we cannot produce plastic on Gleba. We don't have coal. We have to produce it on have to produce coal on the space platform and send it down. Or we can pick up plastic from Novice and deliver it to Fulgora. That would be the faster way of doing it. While we wait for chest to fill up. So we have the cliff explosives being delivered now. We have big attack coming. We're keeping up fine. I was worried that maybe We're gonna get some problems with the biters, but we're fine. We can handle them. If we have more biters mixed with the spitters, then we're gonna have a bigger problem, because as you can see, the biters almost got to the turrets. So if we have more, the turrets are gonna be focused on the biters while the spitters can attack. We're over 200 damage now. So big spitters are being one shot from our turrets. Next go is the big biters, which have 375 health. And just check on the wiki instead of trying to. Yeah. So we need 400. A little bit over 400 damage in order to one-shot the big biters, because they have physical resistance. 8 flat and 10%. So if we have 400 damage, they're gonna have 10% physical resistance, which is around 40 damage. So around 450 damage we need to one-shot the big biters. Is it 4,000 one chest? I think so, if this is 2,000. Oh, nice. So let's see. Perfect. One hoe is fixed. The other one is perfect. What are we missing? Repair packs. We don't have green circuits, and we don't have a. Can I do that? I didn't think about it. Now we can have the production started. We have plastic, we have copper, we have everything. And yep, we're done with the research. Which means we produce a little bit of super capacitors. Or maybe we didn't delete the hyper modules. We were close by and our robots picked them up. So the inflation is still the same. So with 50% productivity in 5 modules, we have 160% productivity total on the electromagnetic plants. let's say they're level 50. That should be 2 more modules. 200. Yeah, it's gonna be 200% productivity. And we need 300. Because when you have 300% productivity, when you recycle stuff, you're getting 100% of the materials back. That way, I can produce stuff with 300% productivity, then recycle them with quality on the recyclers, and I'm gonna get, let's say, the same amount of materials to produce one more recipe, and this one recipe gonna produce 4 products that gonna be recycled into one recipe, and that way we can upcycle, I think is the term, which means you recycle into a better quality stuff, and we're almost losing nothing. It's not like we're losing nothing, it's actually we converting regular materials into bigger quality materials with no loss. I think that's the better explanation. Can I at least add one module inside of this? Because our biggest problem is the plastic and copper. Where do we get electric circuits? Oh, we have from the novice. We bring them with us. In that case, I can craft repair packs, and we can get rid of this annoying award. Perfect. Nice. Have some stuff that is not needed, that I don't need. These are almost having 100% productivity. Although they don't get... Oh, they do. More module slots. But at what level? 25? Probably 25, 50 and 75, 100, so they're gonna have 4 extra slots. As the other machines do. Does that mean the electromagnetic plant is going to have 11 modules? Not 11, 9. If it has like extra slot at every 25 levels, that's gonna make it with 9 module slots. I have a feeling that the last level, 99 up until 100, is gonna require close to or more than 1 million kills. Which means if we get, let's say, 5 million kills, we're gonna be close to 9,000, to level 90 something. That's my guess. If we get to the halfway point, we're gonna be very close to max level. I don't know if that's the true, but I have a feeling that's how the scaling will work. Maybe at around 1 million we're gonna be at level 150. And with that said, can we farm a little bit of Eleanor somewhere? These bases are consuming a lot of pollution. So can we get some roboports there and create like a farming zone? Even we have like cliffs there, they can help with that. We're gonna need electricity. Great. And the roboports are acting like a radar, so the only problem is these worms, and that I don't like. I think we can. Let's see. I cannot target to them and focus only the worms. Ignore unlisted targets. That way I can put a few turrets and destroy the worms that are potentially going to attack our turrets. Perfect. Now let's get turrets. And water chest. I hope they're not destroyed immediately. Yes, they are. Okay, they're fine. Let's make nice corner. And here we cannot make nice corner. Yes, something like that. No. That we're having constant attack over at bases there. Let's add siren. I've never done that. So let's do it. Let's create one first. I think it will be fun to see what will happen. I have siren. I just need one. We're missing iron rods. I feel like we are making them somewhere. I was right. Make me 100, I don't need more than that. Very rarely we need them. So, where the ammo is here. Let's put one power station. And let's see how we're gonna do that. Circuit condition. When the ammo is less than, so now it has 4.8k, let's say 3.53. One lady is 4,000. Let's say if it's less than 3,000, start making sounds. Signal value is pitch. The value of this input circuit's network signal determines the musical notes that will be played. Change of the input circuit network signal will stop currently playing sounds immediately instead of waiting for them to finish. Signal value is volume. The value of the input circuit network signal determines the volume of the sound plate in percents in the range between 0 and 100. Values outside the range are clumped. I have no idea what does that word means. Sound settings volume. It's gonna be global. What is a warm one? Ring. Allow up to 10 sounds to be played at the same time. Disable to only allow one sound at the same time. Use for 4 Factorio words. Show a word. Let's add ammo and say ammo is less than 3000 units. Go check it before your face is gone. And that is done. Have a constant line of robots going there and back. Which is perfect. That means our smelting will be working constantly. And we already have 83 modules. That's wonderful news. How we're doing on low density structures? We almost have one full chest. Iron is full. Need red to be full. Also. So this stopped working because we don't have any low density structures going on. We're a tenth of the way to level 100, which if our hypermodule is working on the same principle like the factory leveling, which by the way are created by the same person, at 1 million kills we're gonna have level 50 module. As I guessed earlier. How is the concrete? Completely stopped. And you know what that means? We can play some more. So before with 3 chests we have like 2 tiles. Now with 5 chests we have 3.5 maybe. Look at them go. What? We have more than that, but why did we skip this area here? For some reason we skipped the whole area. So we finish all of that in one go. Now the factory looks more and more like a factory. Instead of a random planet in the middle of nowhere. Ah. So let's have a normal steel chest here. But why is it working? Oh. So the problem was different. Now it's fine. We never make the pink sands. Let's fix that. Let's research gleba. So physical damage 30,000. I feel like you would be able to do pink science inside of the electromagnetic plant. So we need electrolyte and a chromium solution. Let's see. Something like that. And chromium solution is something like that. Now we need accumulators and supercapacitors. Perfect. Except we are not producing any accumulators. Can we have some modules, please? And some pink science. For accumulators we need sulfuric acid, don't we? Or am I? Oh no, we don't. We need it for the batteries. But we have batteries, so no, we don't. Let's make one full chest of accumulators. It's not gonna be a problem to have excess of it. So now we are producing pink science. I have a feeling the better, yes, the ultimate accumulators and solar panels require stuff from the different planets. Thankfully, these different planets are not gleba. So I need tungsten plates for the tungsten plate and superconductors for the panels, and tungsten plates, superconductors and supercapacitors for the accumulators. That means we have to produce all of these in a big scale. And we still don't have plastic here. We're full on concrete. Soon we'll be full on batteries. Actually, not soon, but I have one full chest of batteries. Alright. Low density structure is full, one of the chests. We don't have rockets here. How are we supposed to deliver anything? Let's make rockets. Rocket silo. We're missing pipes and electric engine units. For the electric engine units, don't we need lubricant? Yes, we do. Lubricant required. Acquired. Engines. And pipes. Do I make pipes? I'm pretty sure I don't. I don't. And I need them. So you request iron. And now we make pipes. Let's limit them before we have a full chest of pipes that we don't need. Oh. That was a random turret. Ooh. Q. Let's manually insert everything we need. Ten stacks of steel. 200 blue chips. Electric engine units. We don't have. concrete. Uh, 1000 pipes. We have already 100. Oh, we had it now in our inventory 100. And the only thing left is electric engine units. Let's see. We're not producing them because green chips. $200 we need. Listen, Rocket, please go to Novice and bring me modules. Please, I need them. We're not making progress with the level counter, the Q counter, but we're making progress with our modules, which is fine. Which is what we need actually. The ammo is perfectly fine. And unless we start mass farming the biters, we're not gonna be facing any problems with it, I feel. But at some point we have to start mass farming biters. That's gonna happen when we go to Gleba and we get artificial biter bases. Now we worry about Fulgora because we need better solar panels and accumulators. Let's get some modules to Vulcanus. Every time I pronounce Vulcanus in a different way. Probably some of you have noticed that. Now, get rid of the modules inside of the landing pad and put them where we need them. So that's all of the modules. I mean, not all of them, but let's go fix this, add some more modules. Not now, it will be faster with more productivity, which is always a good thing. I had one mod. Let's go check it out. That is a Bright Universe mod. I removed Afraid of the Dark because it's not working properly. And I installed this one, but I forget after all the stuff I have to go through in order to fix the save with the new upgrade and everything. So let's switch that on. We probably have to restart the game again because the settings are not. Actually, I don't know. We'll see how are the settings. They have an option for bright, option for novice, option for always day, and some other option I forget. And basically, so now it should be night. It was night. It is night, and we can see better. Everything is fine. Our recyclers are not getting extra modules at level 50. I don't know, maybe default settings are like that. Or maybe the recyclers are not getting modules. Let's check the what we have, the assembling machines. Do they get extra? Level 50, which one is level 50 something here probably? Level 60. It has 6 modules. At level 75 it's gonna be 7 and at level 1, yeah, so assemblers are getting extra modules every 25 levels. Do we have some machines that are level 70, let's say? Which science is working the most? Red and green. And their machine is only level 48 for some reason. How about here? Rails are 46, so we don't have any machine that are level bigger than 60. We're early game. Iron is keeping up now. And we have the yellow science working, so I'm happy with that. Power is at level that is not bad, but is not amazing. We are waiting on low density structures. We are backed up because of iron. And you're level 25. 26 even. Very interesting. Can I do that? Did you hear the thunder now? It was not very loud, but I think it's loud enough to be detected by the mic. I didn't check if we had some movement there. So let's make some recyclers. I need concrete, steel, and blue chips. And I believe gears. Now I can do that. I can make that creature. Level 45. But this creature does not require... Yeah. That's fine. Now what happened? Now the hyper modules level up and it removed the modules. Come on. Let's do it the old way. Once we have the hyper module at level 100, we can... we can create that. Now the first two machines are level 50 and they're consuming a lot more scrap than the other machines. Wonderful. How we are on electric engine units? Close, close, very close. Let's speed up the process. Did they fix? No. Oh, that's wonderful. Basically, when you recycle low density structures, you get steel, copper, and plastic back. But on Volcanus, you can make low density structures by inputting liquid iron and liquid copper inside of the machines. And with that, you can create uh, legendary plastic from space. I mean, you can create in space legendary coal. You can recycle because in space you have infinite resources. So when you make legendary coal, you can convert it into legendary plastic on the Vulcanus. And when the legendary plastic and regular molten iron and copper, you can create infinite iron and copper legendary because of this recycling recipe. And with our modules and low density structure productivity, you basically don't lose any plastic in the process because you're gonna have a 300% productivity. So yeah. Once we get to Aquilo and research legendary quality, we can do that for infinite of legendary copper and steel. And with the same process of making legendary what's called coal, you can make legendary iron as well. And once you have iron, copper, and steel legendary, you can basically make most of the things legendary. If you have copper and iron legendary, you can have green, red, and blue legendary chips. With blue, red, and green chips legendary, you can make everything legendary. So, how are we doing on? We don't have green circuits. We can fix that the same way we did it with copper. I believe now we have recycling productivity as well. Yes, scrap recycling is with infinite productivity. First, we need to research the accumulators and the solar panels. I think that's the most important thing. For pink science. After that, let's see. We don't have much of the science, so maybe we can do productivity on the scrap recycling. That way we get more materials out of what we have. Because now I cannot put inside our cheat modules. If we manage to get blue chips full, we're producing tons and tons of green chips out of that. But I don't think that will happen soon. At least we are good on greens now. But we're not good on plastic. Come on, work! It's not working. It's lazy. It doesn't want to work. Second chest is not even full one lane of it. Do we have some science here? No. Oh, we don't have rocket. I was thinking why we are not getting any science on the space platform. Oh, because we don't have green chips. How about now? Now you're happy. How much do we need? That is 61. And we have 10. So we wait a little bit. I want to check how is the weather out. It have rain a little bit, but not something crazy. I think he go around us. Are we done with the passive provider chest? It has only 37. Come on, man. We need 61. You can do it. I believe in you.